What's up everybody, it's Benjamin's Bay here, bringing you another LEGO video, with today a video that I wasn't really planning to make up until a few days ago, when it was brought to my attention that apparently one of my designs was stolen and is being sold on AliExpress, which is really weird and kind of messed up too. I was torn between whether or not I should give any attention to this at all, because it's a small and simple design, but then I learned that this happens more often, not just to me but to other designers out there as well. So if you're buying custom stuff from AliExpress, especially LEGO designs, stick around because you may find this interesting and it could save you money as well. Because I want to make something very clear right off the bat, nearly all of my designs are available for free via the link in the description below. I believe there's only one for sale right now, but it's certainly not this one. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the problem. So here's the original photo that I took in our backyard, Tower Helrix with upside down Metru torso, mace staff and a small shield. This is how it appeared on Reddit and in my YouTube video on August the 9th in 2025. And then here's the listing with the photo clearly ripped off from my photo, probably using AI. I've also seen another version which fully replaced the background with something generic that you can see here. So we'll focus on this one for now. If you look very closely, you can see vague remnants of the original photo. Just check out the pinholes in the shield. And this design is actually being sold for the highly unrealistic price of roughly 15 bucks. Which, as someone who's bought a lot of LEGO parts, I can guarantee you cannot create this build for 15 bucks, much less make a profit of it. Certainly not with shipping and handling. So I suspect that this only involves the instructions. In fact, I saw on a Reddit post that there was someone who ordered another Bionicle design and then was told that the parts couldn't be shipped due to parts shortage, which gives me strong vibes that sellers try to artificially increase sales to build trust. I can't imagine that the 9 people who bought this design actually got any parts with it. And if they only got instructions, well, they kinda wasted their money, because with the studio file it takes very little effort to build the model yourself. Another problem is that it's difficult for the average user to have listings removed, as it requires a lot of information. I originally reported the listing, added the YouTube link to my video and even added the original photo, but that still wasn't enough and I had to reply via a very convoluted form that requires way more information than needed. And even then, it's easy for scammers to just spam new listings under a new name. At the end of the day, it seems there is not a lot I or any individual who has had their work stolen can do, but there is certainly something we can do collectively, and that is simply checking whether or not the design was stolen. In fact, a quick Google search can already clear things up, because if you Google Tower Helrix MOC, you get the original version right here. Another tip would be to pay attention to the background images. If they're very generic or seem off, that could also be a sign that something's wrong. Here we have a lot with that very generic coffee table. I wouldn't be surprised if all of these designs are stolen, which really sucks. But I guess that's it for this short video. I want to thank you very much for watching and listening to me rant. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Perhaps if you recognize shady listings or if you have your own design stolen, let me know. For the Bionicle lovers out there, I do have a quick teaser for an upcoming remake, so stick around a few more seconds and then I hope to see you next time when a new idea washes up on the shore of a golden beach.
The shadow has